Why do you shoot eggs out of your mouth? Gaping freaking uterus mouth.
And welcome to Versus the Game. I am the Minion.
And I am Meowjit. Meow meow meow.
And today we're going to be returning to Super Mario All-Stars to play Super Mario Bros. 2. But the American version, not the one that they released in Japan, which is like super hard. And I still haven't played very much of.
That would be the lost levels.
Yeah, so we'll probably get to that one eventually. But we're going to go in the order that they were released here in America. And so Super Mario Bros. 2 was done by Kensuke Tanabe, and the music for it was done by Koji Kondo, who actually did the music for the first Mario Bros. So that's why it still has that same kind of feel.
Yeah.
And the Super Mario Bros. 2 that we know here in America is actually a reskinning of a game that was made in Japan for the Fuji Television, which was called Doki Doki Yume Kojo Doki Doki Panic, which translates to Dream Factory because they were releasing a TV, I think, it was called the Dream Factory.
Yeah. Well, it was a festival.
And yeah.
Actually.
And so they had a bunch of characters. There was like 4 characters. And that was originally released over in Japan, and it was for their disc system, which had, you know, better capabilities than the... Whoa. Gotta jump on that mushroom. Pick it up. Oh!
What was that?
It was a mushroom.
It didn't give it to me?
No, you have to jump on it and pick it up.
Oh, I did not know that.
Yeah.
Okay, I've never played this game before.
Okay, so the mechanics for this one are slightly different.
Okay, that would be good to know first off.
Okay, well.
Okay, but I guess I died.
So. Oh, it's my turn.
That's what you get for not explaining the mechanics first.
And I'm gonna... I figured you knew that...
No, I did not. I'm totally running this blind. Okay, so...
Well, I figured because you were jumping on things and picking things up that you...
I kind of watched a video explaining the history of Mario, and that's why I knew I could do that, but I didn't know all that I had to do, unfortunately.
Yeah,
because it was one of the things of I never got to play this game growing up.
Yeah, and so like the reskinning of this game is actually a lot of the enemies and stuff like that are still the same, but like obviously the characters are reskinning of what was an actually kind of fairly Arabic looking game. So when we get to the later levels, you'll see like snakes and like desert areas. And, ooh,
ooh, piece of candy.
Is this the turtle shell? No, it's this one. Ah. And so they changed the way the mechanics worked from the original Mario Brothers. Because in the original Mario Brothers, you know, obviously, like you can see the turtle shell didn't even come back at me. But
nice.
Before you used to jump on top of Goombas, and that was the way that you attacked your enemies. In this one, pretty much everything that you jump on, you can stand on. And they added the mechanic, see how I'm glowing?
Uh-huh.
If you hold down, you can like charge your jump and you jump higher.
Oh, that's weird.
But they did keep in like the whole like beanstalks and whatever. I don't know if I can jump that high. Ah.
Yeah, the interesting part is that each character has different playing capabilities. Like Mario's an all-around well-rounded character, but you have Luigi who can jump higher, and then you have Toadstool who's fast and strong but can't jump. Then you have Princess Peach who could actually float.
Yeah. And the characters that they're based off of, like, when you look at the characters that they were in the Doki Doki Panic, you kind of can already see a similarity on, like, the way that the characters look. So when they did the reskinning, it's like I think the one that becomes Toad, as I fall to my death almost. The one that became Toad, like, is like a grandpa or a dad or something like that, and he has like almost the exact same shape. And so when you look at the Toad in this one, he does kind of have like this turban wearing kind of look to him.
And he's also bigger than you would think he would be, because like in the first Mario, he's not that big.
Yeah, and then see, like, you kind of have a boss fight almost every single level. Like, which is a change from how the original Mario Brothers was. Like, because in the original Mario Brothers, you would just go and catch the flagpole. Here you pick up like a crystal ball. It's like, but you're supposed to be in a dream world, so it kind of makes sense.
Yeah.
And then here's the lottery of all those coins that I picked up in the like dark area. And I totally suck at this. Normally I just kind of bash the buttons until I get something. And because you kind of want cherries to show up on from the left-hand side, or you want to get 3 of the same item.
How often can you go?
See my coins?
Oh.
Oh.
Almost.
So, alright, I'll let you go for the next stage. But yeah, like, you can even see just like the way that they look, like for the characters. And so, it was originally going to be, well, the way that it is in...
Okay, what do I do with that one?
You have to jump... Oh.
Never
Okay,
mind.
I'll let you... I was going to say, I'll let you go again. You have to jump on the bird flying on the carpet and pick him up so you can steal his carpet.
Okay.
See, and that's where, like, I'm saying, like, the first Arabic kind of, or... Oh, like, theme to it.
Oh, I shrink?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh! And it dropped me.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know how to play this.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll get it. Eventually. It might take me 500 tries, but... It's stopped picking up.
You have to push the that button.
Okay.
Yeah, see, that's your... Like, normally it's your run button.
Oh, no!
It lets you jump.
Oh, no, what am I supposed to do?
It lets you pick up. So you have to...
I don't know what I'm... No! Okay, I really have no idea what I'm doing in this. I really don't. I don't like that one. Okay, here we go again.
She picks up things like extremely slow. So he's gonna go back and forth and then dive bomb you. And then you pick him up and then just move with his carpet. Like, just kind of dodge those guys. So you make it just far enough. And then those jars, they act like the pipes in the original Mario.
Oh.
Let's see. Once you grab that key, that face is gonna chase you.
What am I supposed to do?
There's a door that you need to get to.
Oh, but where is the door?
You have to climb out of the jar.
How do I...
See, there's like little ledges on the end.
Okay. Oh my god. Okay, I'm just terrible at this. Okay. What do I do?
Continue. Continue.
Okay, now save and continue. Okay.
Yeah, so I think it'll start you, at the very beginning of the world that you're on.
Okay.
Yeah, so the mechanics for this one are kind of...
Oh my gosh, why did I do that?
And in the original Doki Doki Panic, when you had your... I'm not sure if it was hearts still, but I think you can get up to 4 of them. But when you lost most of your hearts and you had 1, It didn't really do anything.
Okay, it didn't kill him by lifting and picking.
No, you just.
Son of a bitch! And it begins my frustration with this game.
Yeah. So, but yeah, in this one, when you're down to 1 heart, you shrink down. Yeah, but the way that they made this game is that the original Mario is like long in like their like level design. It's mainly horizontal. And so this one they wanted to kind of try to do things a little more vertical. So like that's why when I was climbing the beanstalks and stuff, they like go up like a couple of screens instead of just, you know, like how the original Mario was. If you climbed up the beanstalk, it just took you to another horizontal area.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, see, you kind of attack them more than in this one than you do in like the other ones.
I keep thinking that I can jump higher than I can jump. No.
Yeah, it takes a little getting used to. Like, because since they all jump like different heights and like have different like attributes. Like I personally would prefer to use like Luigi and the princess, just because they, you know, they stay in the air longer.
Ah, why did I not go through the door? Yeah.
I guess it was a little pickier.
Okay, there's like a little ninja guy.
Yeah. I like those guys. They're interesting.
What are they called?
I don't know. I know those guys right there are called Shy Guys.
Ah!
Yeah, see, now you have 4 hearts.
Oh no, chomp!
But there's a lot of characters that were in this that eventually ended up making it into the cartoon. Like, I think those guys are ninjas in the cartoon, but like Birdo, which you like fight at the end for the crystal ball thing.
That was weird. That's
Yeah.
a weird game mechanic right there. Like, it hit me and it made me jump higher by doing that.
Yeah, because it kind of knocks you back, but since you were jumping, it pushed you in the direction you were going. Or I guess in the opposite direction of what you were going.
Oh no! 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 No!
Yeah, but see, like how in the other games you would like die because you like you fell into like a pit or something like that. This one, like, yeah, see, it's more vertical. Like you've gone up and down like a few more screens.
Okay. So I'm like, no! Okay. Nerve-wracking.
Yeah, you're gonna
Okay.
have to get more used to pushing up on the when you gotta jump on the beanstalks.
Okay. Did not work. Okay, how do I do this? You know what I need to do? Oh god. Yeah. Hi. Why do you shoot eggs out of your mouth? That is the grossest thing to think of.
Yeah, and it,
Like, gaping freaking uterus mouth is kind of just disturbing. Oh god.
Yeah, what's probably more disturbing is that's actually a boy.
But it has a bow.
Yeah. I think the manual explains that it's a boy that wants to, like...
Be a girl.
Yeah, I don't know. It was an interesting thing back then.
Oh, dang it.